What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be watching the Season 4 Assimilation trailer for Apex Legends. Let's just watch it through, and then there's a couple things that I want to talk about. I've already watched it multiple times, but there's a couple things I want to point out. So let's watch it really quick, and then we're going to talk about it, alright? Let's go.
Protests turned violent recently as Hammond Robotics continues to face backlash for its controversial work on the Simulacrum program. New message.
Look who it is. Papai!
A toast to minha família and securing the future of our legacy.
Meu amor, for our daughter. What's in there?
Stay calm. You two go. Take her and go. Get him. Get out of here! Revenant, you must go!
Papa, please!
I love you. What the hell are you? Death.
Oh, God, it's so good. It's so good. Alright, so there's a couple things that I want to point out here. So, number one, something that I wish that more people would kind of look into, but they don't, is descriptions of videos, alright? So, Revenant used to be human. He was the greatest hitman the mercenary syndicate ever had, but when his programming eventually failed, he saw that Hammond Robotics had turned him into a walking nightmare of steel and bestial flesh. The return of Hammond Robotics to the Outlands has renewed his thirst for vengeance, and he won't stop until they are all dead. Of course, he doesn't mind eviscerating a few legends along the way. So, multiple things I want to talk about in this video. So what we can tell is that at this point, obviously Revenant is in the past. They sent out a tweet yesterday, I believe it was, where they talked about how they're linking the events of Revenant killing Forge on TV to a murder that happened 25 years ago. This is that murder. So there's multiple things that give it away, and we'll get into it here in a second. But this is that murder. So from what we can tell, the reason that Revenant is back and the reason that he killed Forge is it sounds like Hammond Robotics was kind of in the background. They've been here the whole time, but they were kind of in the background. And he was just off doing his own thing. But now that they're making a big scene and they're bringing their own legend into the arena, Revenant is not cool with that. He's saying no way is this going down, and so he went and he killed their golden boy. But let's look at this. So right off the bat, we've got human version of Revenant, which at this point he's not actually human. I think that this is him kind of having a little bit of a flashback to himself. But as you can see, I believe it's in this frame right here. Nope, it's not this frame. Well, okay, so right here in this area, right here, he's looking at his bounty board, and he picks up a bounty for this guy right here. Nope, come on, give me the frame. There we go. So he's picking up a bounty for Marcos Andrade, or Andrade. I don't know. Um, con man and thief for hire. Okay, small time until the 2702 Ivy Vale Chateau heist. Charismatic runs a Bonnie and Clyde operation with his wife. Has one daughter, never in one place for more than a week, no known address, no other known associates or relatives. Client statement: the thing that son of a blank blank uh filched is worth. What does that say? I can't say what it says. Is worth more than 10 generations of his entire blank family. I want his head on a blank platter. So Revenant is hired to kill this man. This man is a con artist. Him and his wife are both thieves. Um, but the one thing that I'm kind of confused about is whether or not this guy has any link to Hammond Robotics whatsoever. I'm thinking he does in some way, shape, or form. Not 100% sure though, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this guy is somehow linked either to Hammond Robotics, um, or this was the last bounty that he collected before he finally decided that he was done with Hammond Robotics. Or before the glitch in his software occurred, and he was like, "All right, screw this, I'm killing everybody." So anyway, so back here in the beginning, something that I really wanted to talk about really quickly is, can I get this frame to pop up, please? This frame right here. That's the new sniper rifle. It's made by Hammond, but it's right here. This is the new sniper we're getting in season 4. It's a very quick glimpse of it, but that's the new sniper. So that's a really cool little feature there, a little additional touch they put into this. But we get a little bit further in. Got the little girl, we got mom, we got dad, little girl sitting at the table having dinner. And where it kind of gets pretty crazy is where is that we got to talk about too. I feel like it's here. Come on. Oh god, they make this so difficult. But something that I wanted to talk about as well. Oh no, this is before this. So the scene where he's running up the wall is really nuts. Um, God, is it really? Are they really like making it like this hard to track this? Let's see here. Hold up. Let's go ahead. Let's turn this down. Turn that shit way down. So right here, you can see on the left-hand side right here, you have human. Over here, you have Revenant. So he knows who he is. He's aware of his human side. He knows it's there. Um, like it's not like he's completely lost. He's aware of who he is and who he was. But as you can see down here, this entire time he's human. This entire time he's running up the wall, he's human. So that's wild. Now the other thing, and this is where things get kind of crazy. Oh, this was it right here. This was the really good one right here. And I'm doing this all in slow mo just so you can get kind of a frame by frame shot. But yeah, so he knows who he is. But this right here, this is the crazy shit right here. That right there is what appears to be a wolf made out of Damascus, maybe. Um, but the crazy thing here, and I'm actually googling it right now just to like double make sure. Um, Hang on 1 second. God, I cannot type. Okay, so these people are obviously of a Spanish background, right? This is a metal wolf, and in Spanish, the word for wolf is loba. So this little girl is being given a wolf, which in their heritage, the word for that is loba. So this right here, this fucking kid is loba, 100%. And anybody that's like, oh, I don't know if it is, maybe it's not. Anyway, so Homeboy comes bursting in through the wall, causes all this shit, does this crazy duck down madness. But this is the thing. This is the crazy thing. This shit? What in the fuck is that? That is bananas. Is this like his poison bomb thing? Like, is he not burning? Is this poison? Is this like you know what I mean? Is this like the same type of thing that Caustic can do, except he's the trap? You know what I mean? Um, but pretty much the whole trailer is just bananas from here on out. This right here though, this moment is really wild. Where he kills the mom right here, no hesitation, boom, instantly shoots her, doesn't give a shit. So he's now killed the mom, while this little girl is being shoved down the elevator by her father. Um, and then uh, and then Revenant takes the father and hangs him out the window, and then obviously drops him. Interesting part as well is right around here. You can see he's got the piece of glass hanging out of his neck, and he goes up to the wall here and he starts having flashbacks of himself. That piece of glass in the neck has messed up his programming once again, and he's having really crazy flashbacks of himself. Um, so it looks to me like Revenant is kind of having like this. He has this really insane inner turmoil where he hates who he is, he knows who he is, and he hates who he is, and he just wants everybody that had anything to do with either him turning into who he is now or what he is now. He wants everybody that's related to Hammond in any way dead. He wants everyone fucking dead. And I'm assuming it's mostly like a guilty conscience thing. Like, he spent all this time killing people, and the entire time he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to be killing people, but he was doing it because it's how he was programmed. And he watched himself kill all of these people, and he was finally able to break it. And he was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And now he's killing for himself. Um, and then the final, like, really crazy part is this whole scene right here. Um, this was really wild to me. Him cutting the paint off his face, that was really crazy that he's shaving the paint off his face and then he finally realizes, you know, like, oh shit, why am I doing this? You know, like craziness, craziness. Now here's one other thing that I wanted to point out before we get to the real crazy part. And obviously got the Hammond Robotics logo right there on his hand. But the last thing that I want to point out before the really crazy shit that I thought was just super cool is this right here. Hang on. So he uses the same thing that he used to kill, the same like finger knife thing that he used to kill Forge to break that mirror. But this right here, hang on, let me see if I can pause on it really quick. I just thought that this was really cool. This like crazy Forge or crazy Revenant fucking outline, bananas, dude, absolutely bananas. And then this is the last thing right here. This right here, her dead dad. She's hanging out by him, covered in his blood. This is going to be Loba. I don't think it's going to be season 4. I don't think we're getting Loba season 4, but maybe we are. How nutty would that be if all this time people arguing if it's Forge, if it's a Revenant, if it's going to be Forge and Revenant, but it's actually Revenant and Loba? How insane would that be? But that's it. That's pretty much all the things I wanted to cover. This trailer is bananas. So much stuff happens. Um, but those were kind of the main things that I just wanted to bring up really quick. So thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody has a really awesome day. February 4th, come back to this channel. Well, come back to this channel now anyway. We're playing Apex. But February 4th, come back because we are getting hardcore into Apex this season, which we already are. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one.